The Washington Commanders have been in a contract standoff with Terry Mclaurin. The last contract he signed was in 2022, extending him for 3 seasons at $68 million, with slightly above a $22 million AAV. It's safe to assume he's wanting a big raise. We saw DK Metcalf get an extension when traded to Pittsburgh with $80 million guaranteed, and is worth a total of $132 million over 4 seasons. Metcalf is 27 years old, while McLaurin will turn 30 around the start of this NFL season, which most likely means this is McLaurin's last chance to get paid in the NFL. We saw the Broncos lock Sutton into a new deal earlier this week, which also hurts the Commanders' case with McLaurin. Sutton is getting $92 million over the next 4 seasons, and Sutton is the same age as McLaurin. More reports, though, have stated that McLaurin is asking for more than DK Metcalf's $33 million AAV as well. We can know for a fact he's getting more than Sutton's $23 million per year, but is he really worth more than Metcalf's $33 million a year? When looking just at the stats, since him and Metcalf had entered the league in 2019, they've put up almost the exact same yards. Metcalf has had 6,324 and McLaurin has only had 75 more yards since then. And for the most part, since entering the league, McLaurin has had a worse quarterback year in and year out. We haven't seen him with a truly good quarterback since this past season when he had Rookie of the Year Jaden Daniels. And in that season, he put up a career-high 13 touchdowns. Metcalf does have more total career touchdowns, though, than McLaurin, with 48 compared to McLaurin's 38 total. And when it comes to the advanced analytics, the PFF grades, McLaurin ranks as the 20th best receiver in the league, 16 spots above Metcalf. McLaurin was handed a 79.2, and Metcalf was graded at a 73.9. And when it comes to just their pure receiving grades, McLaurin was given an 82.3 compared to Metcalf's 74.6. Now, if I'm being honest with what I think, I have a slight bias for McLaurin because he went to OSU, but at the same time, I think he's been such a consistent receiver, I don't see why you wouldn't pay him similarly to Metcalf, especially since he's been through thick and thin with the Commanders organization. I think when it comes to McLaurin, it may be smart to load up the next 2 seasons with the money on his deal. You can maybe give him a little more over the next 2 seasons in guarantees, but I don't know if it'd be smart to sign him over 3 years. But McLaurin has his demands, and it sounds like they aren't really close on a deal. I think the most you can give him is a similar contract to Metcalf's, but try to push to guarantee a little more over the first couple seasons. At the end of the day, you can't force a player to accept a contract, even if it's a good deal for them. I think the big holdup between the negotiation really is just age, and I completely understand the Commanders' unwillingness to extend him over the next 3 years, especially because he's almost 30 years old. And it's been reported recently that he's also requesting a trade, and I'm just not sure that it's worth it for the Commanders to trade him unless they're going to get a good enough haul. But at the same time, he's already an almost 30-year-old receiver. What are they really going to get for him, especially because he's asking for a new contract at the moment? I think it's really just going to depend if the Commanders want to give in to McLaurin's high expectations for a contract, or if they do just end up shipping him off to another team to overpay him.